Hello and welcome to another Wargame Red Dragon video with me, Bubblebox, and today we are on the map Highway to Seoul, the small version, and I'm playing with Silveraptor, who's heading up toward on the left towards Charlie and Golf, and Lastbreath, who's heading up the middle towards Delta through Bravo, and I'm taking the right hand side and our spawn point in Echo, and in fact I'm putting my command in the spawn point in Bravo. So I'm heading up in a couple of Black Hawks, which are really fast, and a longbow so that I can get some vision on any enemy that are coming forward a little bit too far maybe, and try to snipe them with their lovely missiles. So we're all on TeamSpeak, so there will be some TeamSpeak. It is a live play from my perspective, but I am doing a little bit of a commentary overlay on top of it because I didn't speak too much during the game, just to give you a bit of extra info about what I'm doing and my thought patterns and stuff. So I've managed to unload my command over in Bravo. They're sending a few helicopters down the middle. They seem to have quite a few planes out early in the game. Coming very deep with their planes.
Anti-radar? Anti-radar planes?
I'll bring out some man pads and some...
Is he really trying to like bomb Caesar at the start or something?
And some light riflemen in the Black Hawks. Bring out a heavy tank as well up to the right hand side, as well as a chaparral. Just keep my longbow on the move a little bit. Spot for enemies.
Your command unit in our spawn isn't hidden.
Just hide my commands in the trees. Oh, I think there's stuff coming down the road. Oh no, it's just a chopper. It's okay. And we've pushed up quite a long way with the fast Black Hawks, and Lastbreath's got the Fuchs as well, which are also very, very fast. So he's managed to push his Jägers well forward into Delta. My longbow just comes across to take some shots at these MTLV BVs that are going to be full of infantry. I think this chap needs to stop, but he doesn't, and my longbows with their fast firing missiles are going to make mincemeat out of those with no AA close up for the enemy. I have to Lux and Leopard 2A5 open up as well to finish off those MTLVs.
My tanks don't give any crap that there's VDV here. There's too many tanks. Okay, maybe they do now.
So I just pull my longbow back. Because once that thing's let rip with all its missiles, it tends to be targeted by the enemy. I could just see a Tunguska coming out as well. There's an Su-24M coming in. I'm not sure exactly what it's attacking. But with the Roland 3s and my man pads shooting at it, it doesn't survive very long, and in fact I get the kill there. It does drop its bombs kind of where my longbow was maybe. I'm not sure exactly what it was trying to hit there. I did manage to get to unload a recon unit over on the right, the Navy SEALs, which I'm going to push up through the trees, and bring some more light riflemen up to push up through the trees, as well as a couple of other bits and pieces, and push my chaparral forward and my light riflemen. Now I know that we've killed all those infantry now. There's not going to be too much in the way of my units up towards Foxtrot.
VDV there so
and my heavy tanks moving up there as well.
You need some help?
No, there only should be 2 squads left. I killed a lot of their VDV.
If you mark where you think the VDV are, I'll Caesar.
I don't know. That they could be anywhere
Okay.
in here.
So I also bring out a medium tank to head up, to back up my infantry that are pushing up towards their spawn point, and we're also, myself and Lastbreath, taking our units up towards Foxtrot to pressure there. I've spotted a Tunguska just near my Navy SEALs. Bring the Delta Force forward, but not too far forward, so that Tunguska can get a target on it. And I've also brought some more recon in for the middle of the map.
Lord, where are they at?
So that Tunguska could take out my Navy SEALs if I'm not careful.
I don't know. I got recon on our left side.
F5 coming for bombing run. Haven't got a lot of anti-air over that side, unfortunately, as yet. It's actually, I think it's going for my longbow, is it? It gets taken out by
Tunguska.
Rollins.
Artillery that Tunguska. I got these BDB in these woods.
Okay, so the Panzer Grenadiers have made their way into the trees, and so I'm just going to try and support them a bit with my light rifleman and my heavy tank. Hopefully we'll advance and try to take that little compound in Foxtrot 2. As I feared, the Tunguska opens up on my Navy SEALs and takes them out. So I need something that can take that Tunguska out. And I'll bring in a couple of convats.
Oh, lost side of it.
Oh, the light rifleman might do it. Yeah, light rifleman take out that Tunguska. Nice. I'll bring my chaparral forward. There's a PU flying around in the background. There's some cheap flak, and again some trucks with infantry inside.
Where
Take
the
out
hell
what's
did these
remaining.
BDB go?
Take out what's remaining of my light rifleman as I push my Delta Force forward. Bring out a chap for the right hand side. Get myself a bit of air cover.
I'm not freaking see if they got anything in their city.
Yep. There's stuff coming across now. More cheap flak without very good range, and infantry and trucks again. I'll bring out a Super Cobra to try to deal with that and provide a little bit of extra anti-air cover as well. The right rifleman opening up on the trucks. In fact, it's just some faggots squads, so I'll just bring in my Abrams to have a go at them as well. Light riflemen are going to do a good job from range, and Lastbreath managed to get his Panzer Grenadiers right into the centre of that compound. So those faggots aren't going to be able to take out those Panzer Grenadiers. And F5 coming in. Gets taken out.
Oh wow, Super Cobra OP.
By the Super Cobra. So the Super Cobra is actually out of range of that flak. So we can just pick that off. Napalm 72's coming up the rear. Not doing my light rifleman any good as Lastbreath manages to kill the command. T-72's coming along the road, going to get taken out or get attacked at least by my Abrams. As another F5 comes in. Surely that'll get taken out as well. Yeah, I think Lastbreath got it that time. This time the napalm's dropped right on top of his Panzer Grenadiers. And T-72s are getting destroyed by my Abrams, and will get destroyed by the Panzer Grenadiers now that they've got too close as well. On the right hand side, I've managed to get another set of infantry up, so just try and push them up towards the trees. Now that they've lost their spawn point on the right hand side, all I've got to do is destroy whatever they've got in the trees and we'll have control of their spawn point and they'll have to come out from their base. So the Super Cobra still plugging away, trying to kill those cheap flak units.
I'm gonna help you on the right or the left.
Okay, yeah.
Bring up some Marines in LVTPs to help the assault on Foxtrot. And
Those VDV are getting very annoying.
Just to buff up
Am I
my
hardening
units.
my own freaking... What the freak am I doing? Just killed my own Panzer Grenadiers. I don't know how that happened.
I wonder whether you got 2 left. Oh, you're artying yourself.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
I know. I don't know how I aimed for those guys.
Longbow's fully loaded, so we can send that back forward again. Just need to clear out those faggots.
And put some Jäger behind their little lines here.
And we'll move my
Should
light
build my
rifleman
balance.
forward.
Get your artillery here. There's recon somewhere here.
And we'll keep pushing up on the right hand side. Sanshi's certainly not going to take out my Delta Force, that's for sure. Especially with the tank and the convats supporting it.
Okay. My 2 got the cargo trucks and went the wrong way, so I'm just going to put them in the forest next to your Jäger, so if they need to resupply, go ahead and retreat back.
I killed something in that forest. It might have been recon.
Well, my rents
25 points. Come up.
Again, the longbow with its long range missiles should take those flak out nice and easy.
Oh, we got some sort of napalmer coming around.
To get my chaparral taken out, so I'll bring another one up to the right hand side. And I brought forward a command ready to be put into Foxtrot so that we can use their spawn point. So I'll just move my units right up to their spawn point just to make sure they haven't stashed anything in those trees to try to kill anything that comes that I spawn out from that point once I get control of Foxtrot. As my Marines arrive over towards Foxtrot. And there's just some little strellers there.
Let me see if I can bait that PU.
Okay.
Oh, no, I devac'd, okay.
So I'm just going to land my Super Cobra down near that Hempt just to get its missiles rearmed. I'm just leaving them back at the spawn point so I can get a hemp out just to rearm them before an assault onto hotel. I know that I've got Foxtrot. I can bring some more units out. I've got a fair amount of points.
I'm going to move my cargoes to refresh your hotel.
So I'll bring out some Marines. A big tank. And some AA. And head up towards their base. Also try and cut off any reinforcements coming along the road with my tank. And send my choppers forward a little bit. Bring in another Super Cobra in case they bring any planes out of their spawn point. This tank needs to be right up towards the road so that it can take shots onto the road. There we go. Well, our K-52, we'll target that with the Super Cobra. Just bring the longbow back a little bit. Need that chaparral to get into range. And in fact, the Super Cobra has failed to shoot down the K-52. Just taking shots back at it now. And I lose the Super Cobra. So I just pull back my LVTP. The chaparral starts to take some shots. Just needs to get a little bit closer. And the Super Cobra's in range as well now. There's an Akula coming out in the background. So I just need to pull my Abrams back as well. Try to let that chaparral again get into range. The Super Cobra's out of ammo. Get a hit on the Akula. Just need another one and it goes down. Nice. So let's send the choppers back in now. Send everything in on fast move to their base before they have a chance to respond. Okay. Keep them busy. We're nearly in their base. So there's the last command. Just needs a shot on that from the tank.
There's the last TV.
So that was a fairly rapid game. I think we took advantage early on quite well. The enemy lost quite a few units, especially down the middle there early on in the game, with losing a lot of infantry to the chopper missiles and not getting that spawn point quick enough, or bringing out fairly cheap units which were quite easy to kill for my USA units, I guess, over on the right hand side. I think Silveraptor was having more of a battle on the left hand side, with Lastbreath pushing up the middle really well early game and then going to help Silveraptor on the left in the mid and late game, leaving me on the right to push forward towards their base. So all in all, pretty nice game. Nice to play with Silveraptor again, and of course with Lastbreath. Thanks to those guys and to the opposition. Thanks to you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.